time, everybody, and all this week on Live, we've been going back to summer school, at least I have, and right now, Busy Phillips is about to teach me another one of your many talents. You are so talented. I don't know what to do with you.
I have a few. So today, I'm going to teach you about making cakes. Now, since my daughter is 7 today, in honor of her birthday, we made her this cheeseburger cake.
Wow.
And this is inspired by a cake my mom made for me when I was 7 years old. That's my mom's cake. That really sparked my love of making sort of sculptural cakes. Now, Michael, this is all cake. You can eat it. I'm not expecting you to make this. We're gonna do a little cupcake slider.
A little too much.
No. We're gonna do a little cupcake slider version of it.
Okay.
That's easy, that people can do at home. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So first of all, bake your cupcakes, right? That's step one.
That's step one, bake the cupcake.
And we sprinkled a little bit of sesame seeds on the top, which tastes pretty good, and then make it look like a bun. And then once you open it up, slice it in half.
Perfect.
Now, because we're not gonna frost it on the top, we're gonna put our frosting in the middle, and we're gonna make the burger is gonna be our frosting. So you wanna pipe around, and I like to pipe the edge first so that it looks smooth like a burger.
Gelman, stop laughing.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Hey, you ever seen one of my homemade patties? They're sloppy, okay?
And then this is important. You want to put these in the fridge to set up for about 15 minutes. Okay, so we have these that have already been frosted. And now we're going to make our toppings. And here's what I want to tell people. I make these really intense cakes with fondant, and people ask me how I do them. Fondant is just like playing with Play-Doh. Don't be intimidated by fondant, okay? If you can roll out Play-Doh, you can use it. So we're going to make our cheese first. So you roll it out. Yeah, just like, okay, all right, Michael. Well, you don't want to kill it. You just want to roll it out, okay.
Why is yours round and mine's not?
I don't know. Okay, so you grease up your surface, or I like to use cornstarch so that my stuff doesn't stick, my fondant doesn't stick. And then pizza cutters are really good for cutting fondant. So you want to cut a little piece of cheese once you roll it out. Yeah, you have a thick piece of cheese. That's not bad. Everybody likes cheese. Use this
just over here cutting the cheese.
Here, use this. Michael. All right, your cheese is not as great looking as mine, but that's fine. We'll put it right on top of the little burger, and then to make our tomato roll. You want to roll out again. We can just use this is already rolled out. Cut out a little circle. Use a cookie cutter or a little mini biscuit cutter.
Now, did you buy this fondant colored, or did you?
Well, that's a good question. So you can get fondant at a lot of craft stores. You can buy it online. For the really dark colors like red, I always buy pre-made red fondant because you can never get it this red. It'll always be pink. And then to make these little divots that we have on the tomatoes so they look like real tomatoes, you just use these little tools they're little sculpting tools, and you can get them at craft stores or again online. You can get everything online, Michael.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm kind of enjoying this.
It's fun. It's I get into the zone when I make these cakes. I think we have some pictures of some of the fancy cakes I've made for people. So that's my Thomas the Train cake for Cricket's 2nd birthday. She wanted Thomas the Train with the Bubble Guppies riding it, and Curious George. Obviously, I obliged. That's Birdie's Rapunzel Tower cake that I made.
How long did it take you to make these cakes?
That Rapunzel Tower cake was about 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, and then, because it was 2 cakes, and in the middle it was Rice Krispie treats that I stacked around like a wedding cake thing and then covered it in fondant. I get into it, Michael. I get into it.
I know where I'm coming for my birthday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now we're going to make the lettuce, and we have this rolled out. And we used white fondant and green food coloring. Yeah, and so just cut whatever shape you feel like out of that.
That lettuce was a little thick.
And here's you use the bigger side of one of these tools, and in order to make ruffles, to make it look like the lettuce, you kind of just and it can tear a little bit. Well, mine's really tearing. But it doesn't matter, it's lettuce, right? So, yeah, Gelman's great.
My lettuce is so jacked up, I would take this back to the grocery store and complain.
You don't like it. Listen, maybe for you, it's all green lettuce all the time. But once you have it, then you can kind of stripe it in. Okay, so your lettuce is a little, fluff that on. And then, of course, we need our condiments, and this is so cute. This is just regular frosting that we put in little squeeze bottles so that it looks like ketchup and mustard. And then it adds an extra element. Oh no. Well, listen, I like a lot of mustard, guys. And yeah, these are hard to squeeze out. So maybe not the best tip, but
There we go.
there, here we go. Oh, that did like exactly what ketchup always does to me. But you know, okay, so then you got your burger and we put your top on. Oh, see, that's what's happening. And then I put a little
I call a
toothpick.
setup a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. And then you put your little toothpick on top to keep the sliders together, and then kids have their little slider. Let me see yours. It looks great, Michael. That looks great.
Thank you.
You're
You know
welcome.
what? That is really, I like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to hire you to do it for me next time.
Okay.
This is really awesome. I can't wait to eat this. When we come back, we got something special for someone in our audience. So stay right there. Why don't we eat some cake?
My little
All right.
bird.
Well, I got to say, Busy, thank you. As I said yesterday, you are super mom, and Birdie.
Thank you.
Birdie, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bird. Here, let's